A lot of people probably don't know, but 2 days before the incident actually happened, Tory tweeted and said that something doesn't sit right in my spirit.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he literally said that. You know, he's also a PK, a preacher's kid.
The spiritual world is really
yes.
the natural
so
world.
he has a lot of faith. So it's just like the fact that something came to you and said that something just doesn't sit right, I just thought was kind of like very chilling. And he was minding his business. She FaceTimed him and begged him to come to the party. He was in the studio. So it's like, I constantly say, I just wish he would have just missed her call.
He was trying to make his Daystar album and he had to change the lyrics.
So let me ask you this. You know, in hindsight, because they don't want to talk about the fight. And I feel like there has to be a reason why they don't want to talk about the fight. Both Megan and Kelsey are pretty much kind of denying the fight happened. But Kelsey had a broken nail at the scene. She had a broken chain. So it's like, okay, what makes more sense? You have the best friend who has been fucking all your men, and now this is the last straw, and you said alcohol, maybe drugs, and you know, a lot of emotions. So what motive makes more sense? You have the girls fighting, and possibly the girls are the one with the gun. The girls are the one firing the gun. Tory gets out of the car, try to break it up. Or Tory shoots Meg 5 times because of Jack Harlow. Which one really makes more sense to you?
The two girls fighting makes sense. The gun being discharged still does that. I don't know. We don't even. How did the gun get discharged? And do we even know who gun it was?
So, mind you, when I told you there was a lot of fishy stuff going on. So you know they have the serial number of the gun, right?
They have the serial number of the gun?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the issue?
Bott said it don't matter who owned the gun. They not even tracing the serial number.
Are you serious?
I'm really serious. So if it doesn't matter who owns the gun, why does Tory have a felony conviction of owning an unregistered firearm?
I thought that was weird, seeing as though he had his bodyguard with him. Why would he have a bodyguard with an unregistered weapon? I thought Tory was moving sloppy. Then I had to sit back and think, like, do we know that's his gun? Right.
So, and to be fair, again, they only have pictures of the gun, but it's a small 9mm gun. It was olive green. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Her favorite color is green. And her bags were also green, but you know, okay. So it's a little gun that is marketed to females. It's literally a little gun with a light trigger. It's literally for a female hand. The gun was found in the front seat. The only reason why Tory was even charged, they gave him constructive possession. So it wasn't, they didn't just say, oh, you own this gun. Like, no, when they got pulled over, you know, they had switched seats. Megan ended up in the back seat. So now Tory's in the front. So the gun is now in the front seat on the floor. So they charged him with it. That was the only reason why he was charged with, that was the first charge he ever got, was the possession of the unregistered gun. But a lot of people may think, well, a lot of people have said that they think Kelsey might have slid the gun under the seat because she took the longest to get out the car.
So let me ask you this. That was a very interesting point that you described the gun. I don't think a lot of us didn't know that. So let me ask you this. I remember when we was trying to people were trying to put Kelsey as the shooter, right? Wasn't there something showed in court to what Tory said that somebody commented on a Shade Room post saying Kelsey shot her, and Tory responded, that's not true?
Oh, okay. You're talking about the post that Juju made the beat. He said that they matched the bullet fragments from Megan's foot to Tory's gun. And somebody said, well, I heard, you know, somebody said that they said that Kelsey, you know, shot her. And somebody from Tory's page responded, that's not true. Now, I can see how that can be problematic because his whole defense was that, you know, it was kind of pretty much putting it on Kelsey. But I look at that two ways. So it kind of reminds me of the jail call. It's really, you know, pretty subjective of how you look at it. Because I look at it as him saying, no, that's not true. They're not saying that Kelsey shot her. Because at that point, it was really, like you said, it was all Tory. Or in hindsight, because I have another theory, he could be saying that's not true. She didn't shoot her, because, you know, me personally, I don't think Megan was shot. And on the stand, Kelsey specifically, every time the DA would say that Megan was shot, Kelsey would kind of correct her and be like, shots were fired. Like, she kept reiterating, shots were fired. To me, that goes back to that TMZ report I was telling you about, where they said somebody fired the gun in the air. And you've heard Daystar's album, don't he got a song, In the Air? So I just feel like these are just little things that has been like dropping that kind of just like, all right, so maybe I have two theories on this case. So, and I'm like, okay, maybe that is the truth. The gun was being fired in the air. So I don't know if they were tussling over it, but like you said, why did it come out? But you have a witness saying that he saw one of the girls go back to the car and grab something, but he never actually saw if it was a gun or not. And he never described the girls. He described the guys. He said the shorter one and the taller one, so we know who was who. But he never described the girls. So that's why I have two theories on who was firing the gun.
Interesting. So I do also remember there was a report, initial report with TMZ that said multiple witnesses that had camera footage. Slack time.
All right, so this is messages for the Uptime Allies and the Tea Party. It is Slack time. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
#UPTAF. Let's get it.